Alô, alô, alô. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to be playing American Truck Simulator a little bit more. Put the hazards on. Let's go. It should be a short delivery, about 10 minutes. Delivering some. There's a trailer in the back. I don't know what's in it. Hey Brent, hello, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good day. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button to help out. I'm starting this YouTube channel. Not starting the live stream more. Let's see here. Clear right. Problem is I can't see the left because of the OBS screen. Alright, so where is it? Left turning. Clear right. Okay. I don't even know where we are in terms of states. We're going to Galapagos. I don't know where that city is. To the US. I'm playing American Truck Simulator. The music's not too loud. Heavy, not that heavy. How are we doing in fuel? Pretty good, about 3/4 of tank. Still drive 2,043 miles in American Truck Simulator. Hey mate, American Truck Simulator. ATS for short. So the purpose of this game is just to drive trucks and roads and deliver cargo. put on the outside so you can see. I see. There's a truck. Let's not get out of the road. Get out of the road. Back inside. Can't really see. Sorry, I don't know this language. But I think I'm in Texas or something, because usually the speed limit here is pretty high, 75 miles per hour. Too fast here. It's 45 now. Changed the limit too fast. Hey Doc, how long did it take to build the interior and program everything? I did it in steps. The first version took just about maybe 2 weekends, 3 weekends. The buttons, they don't take that long. I use ChatGPT to program, and and then they build a tutorial that's on YouTube. You can find it on my YouTube channel. And really, I'm turning right. Oh, no, I didn't use my turn signal. So if you go to my link tree, you'll find a tutorial on YouTube, and there I explain everything. The cost, time it takes. I think the tutorial took over a year, but because I really didn't work on it consistently. I worked a few days and then I stopped and got back to it. But it doesn't take that long. If you just start a project, I'd say in a couple, maybe 3-4 weekends, you can get it done. It's not hard. It's just a lot of work. Not hard work, just a lot of work. And then nowadays with tools like ChatGPT, you can pretty much code everything, even if you don't know how to code. It's just my case. I don't know how to code. I don't know any programming language, but I programmed in Arduino. But no, got GPT. Hey, Gnome, Leo. Yeah, it's not real. I'm driving on American Truck Simulator, the game. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like button or subscribe, or both. It'd be really helpful. So our engine brake here to get down to about 60. Could use the cruise control. Thank you for all of those who are hitting that follow button. I see you guys. Thank you. I don't know where we are. Amarillo, so okay, Amarillo, so we're in Texas. Here's the outside. Light. Yesterday I added a mod for an improved graphics here in American Truck Simulator, so I hope it doesn't crash. It didn't play that much after I added the mod. Let's hope with the engine brake here. Downhill. Ooh, red line. There's a cop right next to this truck here, so we don't want to get a ticket. And if you're wondering, yes, all the gauges work, all the buttons work. Wiper, turn signal, hazard lights. Every single button here works just as it should. I can go for high beams. What else? Yeah, all the steering wheel buttons work. The radio works. Let me see, if there's any button here that doesn't work. No, there's no button that doesn't work. All the buttons down here work. The charger works. I think when traffic lights are all red, like in sequence, you should time it. If you open one and you go through the lights, the speed limit, they'll all be open. And the steering wheel shakes when the car is in idle. You can see kind of doing that like truck engine wheel thing. I don't know if all trucks do that. I never drove a truck. I would imagine they do. Another red light. Isn't that beautiful? Watching on TikTok and you want to see the whole widescreen version on Twitch and on YouTube, I'm streaming it in widescreen version, so you can actually see all my three monitors. Not all of them. You can see parts of my right monitor, and the left one is obstructed by my big head here. So I have the rear view mirrors, which I can see on the triple screen setup. Cruise control. Faster, 67 miles an hour. Oh, 75 we're going now. Exit, yes sir. Another thing you can't see on the live stream, but in real life it's very noticeable, especially if I turn off the lights. I have some lights that are on right now, so see the dashboard, but if I turn them off and go for realism, there is some Philips Hue lights. You can kind of see it turning brighter here, where you can, I'm looking at the camera here, you can't really see, you can see some lights. There's some Philips Hue lights. As I go through the street lamps, it gets a little brighter and darker, and now it's going to get darker and brighter and darker. But because I'm live streaming, I turn on some streaming lights so you can actually see you can actually see the shadow here of those lights. Yes, Luke. So the reason why the miles go down fast here is because American Truck Simulator. Oh, the gauge lights are on. It's just because of the camera. Then again, it's just the brightness. The TV is too bright. Then it has to, turn everything down. But I was explaining, Luke, the mileage goes down fast because in American Truck Simulator, the world is compacted. So 1 mile in game is not equal 1 mile in real life. Meaning, if I drive 100 miles an hour here for 1 hour, I will have 100 miles here if I'm driving at 100 speed. But in game, it's going to be way more miles. So I don't know what's the ratio they compacted the world, but that's why you see the miles going down 1829, 1828, and that's the same with the clock. So you can't see the clock on the TikTok, but if you are on YouTube, you can. The clock here says 11:48, now 11:49, 11:50 p.m., and then it keeps going faster as well. As here is my real time. 8:45 is my Eastern Standard Time right now. And about the lights, so that's the thing that happens because the TV is very bright, as one can imagine. Even though I turned it down a lot, though it's way dimmer than it would be normally. The thing is, there's a lot of light, so the camera has to adjust. So in order to see what's there, if I would adjust for the lights that are on the dashboard, this is lit, everything is lit, dashboard. But if I would adjust to this, you would just see a blur, white blur on the TV, and that wouldn't be good for watching the gameplay. Thank you, Brighton. How would one build this? Nice, thank you for asking that question. So on my YouTube channel, you'll find a detailed step-by-step tutorial. And right now I'm working on the tutorial for the electronics. So I did the tutorial on the steering wheel already. And I will make the tutorial for the coding part, which is ChatGPT, because I don't know how to program. I really don't know how to program. So I use ChatGPT for it. Turn right here. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find the tutorial. Can you see the outside? Yeah. Stop here. The Volvo. Some train coming. Thank you. Yeah, on my channel, I try to give everybody a good explanation, step by step, on how to do this. Nice. Thank you, Graham. Yeah, I used to live stream a lot here on TikTok for a while, and then I stopped. Now I'm back. Oh, that must be awesome, man. I never drove a truck, but I always thought that was a pretty cool thing. Always wondered how life in a truck would be. Hey, Marley. Within my lane. Trying to look at so many things at the same time. Thank you, man. Thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate that. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I have an awful memory. So I'm sorry. Can't recall using my engine brake here. Oh, but a sport kit. Nice. Thank you for the flowers, man. Really appreciate that. So here is our delivery site, and you guys will witness how bad I am at maneuvering the truck. Thank you, Brighton. And off to the right. Where is it? There, right there. See the delivery. Oh, we're gonna deliver at a Dollar General store. Yeah, I have a mod here that gives that puts all the real world company names. We gotta do a little bit of maneuver here. I hope it's make it. All right, where do you need it? So let's embarrass ourselves. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard one. And I think you guys can't see on TikTok. On YouTube, you can barely see, but the parking spot's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be off to my left, right there. So I'm turning here so you guys can see it right there. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. I think I gotta go that way. Gotta go to the right and then maneuver like backing up. Wow. That's, let me make sure I will not hit, because I think I will hit here. Yes. I want to maneuver even to enter. That's gonna be a fun one, guys. Hold tight. I don't think so. Let me see. No. I think behind the store, as I can see in the map, the road ends right there. But I'll try. I have to back up a little bit, because I'll need to open up my turn here. Otherwise, I won't be able to enter. And I think I'm clear. I have to go over the curb, but hey. If I turn here into this parking spot, let's get on. I'll have to cheat and look up, because the problem is with the OBS screen. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, with the OBS screen on my left here, I can't see out the window as I can on the right, so sometimes I'll have to hop out. Alright, so I think what I'll have to do is go a little bit forward and then start to back up. Yeah, the store closes there. There's nothing in the back. There's no way. I'll have to maneuver. No, Graham. So I got the car gauge when it was 98,000 miles. And I used about maybe 30,000 miles. But the thing is, I only made the odometer work recently. Let's see. Oh, and now I'm getting tired. I'm gonna hit this car on my left foot. That's gonna be a tough one, because the trailer is not going where I want it to go. I might need to go pull in the back here. Yeah, I need to do that. All right, so let's continue backing up. We're gonna have to go out, then turn left here. We'll have to go to the back of the store. Yeah, like so. And now I think I'll be able to turn. Not too much, a little more. It's a very complicated parking here. Yeah, that could work too. Oops. I just scraped that car just a little bit, but that was enough to get the alarm going. Sorry. All right, I think that's kind of working. All right, a little more. Ooh, too much, I think. Yes, that was good, that was good. We're on the right track. A little bit of curb, but I think we're doing good now. Yes, this is a Volvo truck now. All right, so it's kind of working. I'll need to continue back in here. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm kind of impressed. Just luck. Yeah, now I think I need to start turning. Well, don't just scratch the part where I scraped that car. All right. Wow. Wow, it's green. Ha! Look at that. And it's straight. Not too bad. I don't know if you, let me see if you guys can see on TikTok. Yeah. It's green. Nice. Oh, that's impressive. But that was luck, not skills. All right, so we hit the comfort button here, and you'll see. Make sure you guys can see it. And then it'll detach the trailer, and there we are, delivered. Excellent. Oh, it is a Volvo truck. You think I'd be driving a, I don't know, Peterbilt? All right, so let's check other jobs, and then we'll have to rest. That's good. A good one. It's not too far. The only problem is going to California. Their speed limit is super low. Yeah, we'll take another job. Let's just get out of here, and then let me find in the map the closest resting place before I get a ticket. Oh, there's one right here. Pretty close. All right. All right. Much lighter now. It's amazing how you can actually feel the truck is lighter. $3060 Ti for only $80. That's pretty good. Yeah, they need more racing games with Volvos. I completely agree with you, especially like Assetto Corsa. There's a very good S60R model that's available on Patreon. It's on my link tree, actually. I like it so much, but it's for free, so it's not paid, which is a good thing. But they definitely need more Volvos there. BeamNG, for instance. Like, BeamNG should have Volvos. That should be mandatory. i7 8700. I'm not big with Intel, so I don't know that particular generation. I'm using AMD here, so didn't research a lot. I'm not that tired. There's 1 hour and 15 minutes until my YouTube is Flybrick S60R as well. Same thing. And if you go there right now on my live stream on the horizontal format, you can see the whole, not the whole screen, but most of it. Does it feel weird having a car that plays ATS? Nope, it does not. And I'll tell you why. Like, a lot of people will play on their desks. A lot of people will play on their like traditional sim rigs, which are aluminum things. And here, what you're doing is you're pretty much just sitting as you would in a real car, or not. Truck wouldn't be particularly like this. Like, the steering wheel is different. But then your brain just kind of scratches that. So I see the truck. I feel the truck. How slow it is, how big it and wide the turns need to be. So that makes it, you know, more realistic. So it doesn't really feel weird. And people actually usually ask me, "Oh, don't you feel weird if you're driving a BMW?" It doesn't, because then again, if you're driving on a regular sim rig, you're just seeing aluminum all around you. You don't see, you know, everything inside the car. So it's not weird. Yeah, unfortunately, consoles they have that downside. You can't add like SimHub, which is what makes the gauges work. Where is up there? The entrance. So sim, oh, no, right here. Oh, no, the parking is there, the rest area. Yeah, Jay, it would be much better, but I don't just drive American Truck Simulator. I drive on Assetto Corsa lot, Demon G, and as one could imagine, like, changing this every time I would just change a game, it would be pretty annoying. So the truth of the matter is, if you change your gearbox to a 6-speed manual here in game, you already get like a good feeling of how to drive, you know, or drive in a truck. So yeah, 18 speed would be much more realistic, but it's, you know, it is what it is. I gotta turn the engine off. So to turn the engine off, I hit the AC button on and off, and then I can hit this button for parking, park brake, and now I can rest. All right, we're all rested, and it's raining here in wherever I am. Let's get a job. Let's do a short one. The live stream won't be too long. Let's see here. Let's get a short. Salt Lake. Now that's a long drive for very low payment. Maybe this one. Yeah, it's better. Colorado. 66 per mile. Yep, that's pretty much what I did, R. And I can use my, let's turn the car on first. The truck, okay, the truck is on. Now I can use my wipers. Get the parking brake off. And let's get the cargo. Hello. Thank you. Hey Brighton, welcome to my YouTube. I hope you enjoy seeing it in widescreen. How do you zoom in so far on the window in a sim? I don't really know if I understand the question, but there are some tools that you can calculate your field of view, especially for American Truck Simulator. So on American Truck Simulator, you can pretty much, you tell the distance from your eyes to the middle of the screen. You can even tell if you're, in my case, I'm seated towards the left of the screen. The center of my TV is right here where the camera is. And it will calculate the height, everything, and it will just spit out a text code where you put in the files, in the config files, and then you can have a pretty much accurate field of view. Where am I from? I'm from Brazil originally, born in Brazil, but I live in Florida, United States. Thank you, Bright. Yeah, my style of streaming is not as, say, fast-paced as some people, so I think that's kind of my thing. Yeah, I don't have a double dashboard because, you know, I can only see here. There it is. In Assetto Corsa also, it works in all games, but the method is a little bit different. All right, so let's get that rate. I think this was this one. Yes. Take the job. Where is right there. Is it? I haven't been following Brazil soccer team. I'm a weird Brazilian. I don't like soccer. Falo português sim. Brasileiro, nascido e criado, meu amigo. here. All right. Trailer. Because soccer is boring. High rise. I think all sports are kind of boring, other than car racing. I'm driving a truck for a change, man. Gotta open up the turn here because now I've got the cargo, the trailer attached. Maybe I opened up too much. All right, passed. And it's raining quite a lot here. Cargo fast. Well, truck goes too. Just got a ticket. Oh, your family's from Portugal, man. That's pretty awesome. The accent is a little bit different, but we can communicate. The first Serbian man, I don't know. Probably. I don't know a lot of people from Serbia. And since we were talking about camera earlier, there's another thing that you guys must have noticed. Well, because TVs or monitors, they don't have parallax like VR, for instance. The camera is in the center of my space here in the center console. So this makes the view for you guys right now in American Truck Simulator feel a little tilted. Me, it's perfectly aligned with the road. If I were to move the camera to the left a little bit, it would be perfect for you guys, but then you'd be seeing my head. And I can fix this in Assetto Corsa or BeamNG. It's easy to fix because there's the tool allows me to move the camera sideways a lot easier than here. It's just something I have to live with in American Truck Simulator for streaming. But in real life, it looks perfect to me. To my eyes, I'm looking straight to the road. But you guys are kind of tilted just ever so slightly. I'd say about maybe a foot or 30 centimeters for those in Europe. About 30 centimeters. Go a little faster here on our... It doesn't need to be that fast. I can see well. Yeah, I installed this mod here for graphics improvement for American Truck Simulator. It looks a little better now. However, the road is still not very wet. It doesn't look wet. But the windshield is better. The windshield, the side windows, the way the water is moving around. And if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, please follow, subscribe, or hit the like button. It'll help a lot. I'm trying to grow my channel, especially on YouTube. Whoa. Kind of slid there for a sec. Am I going too fast? No, not. But I slid a little bit. Without sliding. Let's slow down. Maybe it's the rain. Around 50 in the rain. We're driving a Volvo. As you can kind of see. Here as well. The guy was trying to pass me. I almost hit him. This was real life. That guy would be really pissed off. And we can use our engine brake if I hold the wiper here. Because I saw in a few trucks the engine brake is here. Oh really, dude? You did? But like with cold air or just fan on your cluster on your dashboard? Like blowing cold air, that'd be pretty awesome. The reason why I don't add the fan here is because I really don't need it. I'm inside my home office and I have the AC blowing air right on my head here. Stupid drivers, did you see that? Yeah, the guy was trying to pass. Okay, it was legal to pass, but he wasn't going that fast. I'm driving too fast here because it's 30 miles per hour, the speed limit, and I don't know why it's so slow. Going down to 65. Cold air. No, yeah, I wouldn't use PC fans. I think there's some fans that are used for like gardening, like the greenhouses. They have some filters with the fans. They're like a little. They look like a turbine, and I think those are pretty powerful and quiet. So you could put one there, kind of split the air around. I think that would be good enough for you. Yeah, the other guy pulled right in front of me on the left. It does simulate, but it's not very often. I really wish they had more of that, to be honest. Like, not that I want bad drivers around me, but in real life, you have bad drivers around you. Like, people will cut you off, won't use the turn signal, and here, most of the time, people are driving pretty, responsible. They're not, speeding or doing crazy things. Tokyo Drift that day. Yeah, I have a trailer in the back. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know how to drift, however. I gotta admit. I wish I knew how to drift, but I do not know how to do that. Alright, we're gonna turn right. Clear right. Oops. Alright, hit my camera here. Using my turn signal. Hey Josie, the game is called American Truck Simulator. There's two versions of this game. There's the Europe Truck Simulator, European Truck Simulator, and the American Truck Simulator. I'm playing the American version of it. Need more power. Highway 40, huh? That's funny. I just drove Highway 40 the other day, but in North Carolina. Good morning, Brian. Yeah, it's weird in the beginning. You get used to it. It feels like a truck, so it is a truck. Now, that speed limit can't be right. It's showing 35 miles per hour here as a speed limit. I'm on a highway, and every car is passing. So absolutely not 35 miles an hour. 75. Better not get a ticket. How long did it take to build a cockpit? It took about 3 weekends working on this version here. It can take up to a month if you work every weekend. I'd say that's the normal. This was my second version, so I built it a little faster. Oh, nice, man. You have a P3. Yeah, I have the P2 SXCR as well. In real life, in my garage. That's kind of why I chose this interior. I'm really bias towards Volvos. Hey Josie, is it on Google Play? No, I don't think this game is available for phones or tablets. I think it's only available for PC. I don't even think they are available on console. Let's leave it at 70. It's raining. Although the speed limit is 75. But it's raining quite a lot here. Okay. I don't think I remember seeing it raining that much here in the game. Yeah, it's sliding. Very vague. The steering wheel is very vague right now. I might slow down a little bit more. We're going downhill. Yep, pretty vague. We're sliding. 65, so let's go down to about 63. Yeah. Or are they? I never tried. I don't have Android. American Truck Simulator is now a pretty old game by now, even this version. But they're still adding new cities and states to it. I think there's a new one coming. They just added St. Louis, Missouri, and I think they're adding, I forgot the name of the state. I'm gonna have to get some new tires eventually. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have the 11% wear on my treads. And sometimes when you go to the weight station, they will fine you if your truck is not like super perfect. Go 65 or 67 miles per hour is good. Slowing down a little bit. Go strong. Westbound. That exit. So this one makes sense. And take the right. There. Almost missed that exit. Is it a game, Twilight? Yes, it is. It's American Truck Simulator. We drive trucks here. Big trucks. Good old trusted Volvo. Too fast again. 70 miles an hour on us. Oh, now 75. And the rain stopped. Exit. Clear right. Thank you, Twilight. Yep, it's a screen. 3 TVs, in fact. What is my wheelbase? This one has a Fanatec Club Sport DD, the version with 12 meters. But for some racing games, I have to tone it down to about 70% because otherwise it's too heavy and it's not realistic. You know, cars have power steering, and American Truck Simulator kind of does it by itself, so it's pretty light on the steering wheel, but it would be the case even if it was a small wheel. Train is almost gone. Turn off the wipers now. Some rain, not a whole lot. How to make the display work? You mean on the cluster? So you have to find the CAN bus codes that send those texts, and then you can code it to send whatever you want. So in this case, I'm showing how many miles until an empty tank. Got about half the tank, and then you can change to other things. Like I can go for the music name. I can put how many miles per gallon I'm currently at. There you go, 0.2 miles per gallon. It's a truck, very heavy. First person that drives? Oh, well, I thought you were going to say the first person driving it. First person view. I just try to drive normal, so it's not that hard. And CarPlay, yes. Hey Brighton, I see you later, man. I hope to see you back again. Thank you for joining the live stream, man. Yeah, the Apple CarPlay. So if you want to see how to install that in any simulator, you can install that in any simulator, even to play on your phones or tablet. On my YouTube channel, I posted a tutorial, step-by-step tutorial on how to get the Apple CarPlay working. And I probably will stop in the first service, so I need to stop my live stream because I'm commuting to work in a way. I gotta stop working. We're at. Is the radio communicating with the CAN bus or is fully DIY? So no, the radio is actually a good question, man. The radio is just super simple. So the radio is connected, the auxiliary input here on the radio is connected to my PC out. So when I'm not using my headphones, I can just control the radio using the volume knob. And if I want to play like a CD or FM, I just switch to a CD or FM. It doesn't need a CAN bus. Thank you, Nicholas. Angelo Boss, how can you get this set up? So you can DIY it. On my YouTube channel, you'll find a tutorial. Do I have triple screen? Yes, Murat. If you're on YouTube, you can also change to the widescreen version of my live stream, and you'll see the three, not all three of them. You can see two of the TVs. The third TV is right here on my left. Hey, Don Petro, how you doing, man? Just a computer, yes, it is. How do I sit on the left side? So on American Truck Simulator, you can calculate your position in regards to the screen, and it will position the camera as you calculate. So I am seated about 30 centimeters, about a foot off to the left of the TV, and at a certain height. So that's why I don't see the dashboard of the truck, and I am seated towards the left. Stop at the gas station here. Now it's a very small gas station. Oops. Phone just fell. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop at this gas station. Too small. What's my YouTube? Flightbrick S60R. It's on my bio here on TikTok. Yes, You can do the same, however, it's a little bit different on a set of horses. You have to physically move the window. Hey man, the most famous Volvo in the world. I don't know if that's the most famous one, but starting to rain again. Thank you for the follow, Angelo. And if you're not following, consider following, and also helping out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, the rain's picking up again. This is setup expensive, so yes and no. So the car part, that what makes this setup special, is not expensive. You can spend, like I did, about $300 in car parts and another $400 in electronics, like Arduinos, everything that makes the buttons work. However, you can go pretty expensive on the PC, on the TV, on the other stuff. So that's why, I mean, it can get really expensive. I went a little bit over the top, but I use it for live streaming. I've been, posting on social media forever. So, thank you, Don Petro. So it's possible to spend less. Very possible. Thank you for sharing, Don. Raining pretty hard now. Windy now. You can see the wind blowing through the road. Yeah, look at that rain. Where am I headed? I'm headed towards Montrose. Don't recall what state that was. Gotta add the state information on my screen here, because I don't remember. But I'm almost there, like 10 minutes away. Real world minutes. But as soon as we find a rest stop, I will stop the truck, because I gotta go. Let's race that truck. It's just as heavy as me. Dust. Do J brake? Sorry, you mean the handbrake? there's a stop right ahead. Now we're gonna use a little bit of an engine brake here. Sliding. Have I tried BeamNG career mode? Not yet. I played a lot of BeamNG, but I never tried the career mode. I gotta start trying the career mode. I love BeamNG. One of my favorite games. So the game is called American Truck Simulator, Mark. I don't know if that's how you say your name. I see there's accent in English. Wow, raining pretty hard here. You have a range shift on the shifter. I do not, Stealth Fox. What I did was I changed the gearbox in game from an 18 speed on the Volvo here to a 6-speed manual. So I have 6-speed here, I go with 6-speed. Just easier. And since I drive other racing games, I think it's just easier than changing my shifter here to one that has all the 18 gears. We'll stop right here at the gas station. Fill up the tank. Ow! Didn't stop in time for the rain. What am I driving? I'm driving a Volvo, which is like glued to the back of this ambulance right now because I did not stop in time. Where's that rest area? Not here, it's there. Oh, it's by the service station. Oh no, there's no entry here. I have to turn right. Let's hit the ambulance again? No, right? Yeah, the air brakes are here. The volume may be too low, I get the music down. I'll put the parking brake. Oh yeah, it's a big truck, man. Hard here in the game. Park here somewhere in Durango. Peace sign to the camera. What's the peace sign, like the V? The game is called American Truck Simulator. Now you got me thinking. Which one is a peace sign? Is it like this? No, this is okay. I think it's peace. In Brazil, this does not mean okay. Thank you for the roses, Mental Blaze. Can't stop here. It's gonna be hard. Leave that parking lot with all the traffic here. So is that really me driving? Yes, it is really me driving. What did you think was driving? Why did you guys stop in the middle of the road? We're on a gridlock here. Oh, come on, people. Do I have to push everybody? We're on a gridlock. I think the bus didn't turn enough, and then the truck got stuck. I might as well push them, give them a hand. What wheelbase? This is a Fanatec Club Sport DT. Finally. That took forever. That's too long. Gotta go places. Get me a ticket. Nope, no ticket. Funny, but I don't know what happens to people. They think I'm not driving or I'm not live streaming. And then sometimes I even say their names and they go like, oh, this is a recording. That doesn't make a lot of sense. How would I record their name? Does that happen a lot? People live stream and they're not live? But, no. It is a sin, and just because you can't see my face doesn't mean anything. Because I'm driving, why would you want to see my face instead of the car and the dashboard? And why would I use real estate on the tiny screen you guys are watching right now to show my face? I don't get it, people. I'm glad it looks like a sim. I'd be worried if it looked like, I don't know, playing Roblox. Do I drive a car or a truck? In real life, I drive a car. I never drove a truck in my life. But right now, I'm driving a truck, a Volvo truck, in American Truck Simulator. done. All right, so I gotta end my live stream because I've gotta go. Turn the engine off. And yes. Well, thank you guys for joining today on this live stream while I'm driving my truck here. It's pretty dark now, but I see. I hope to see you guys again in the very near future. If you're not following, hit that follow button or subscribe if you're on YouTube. Nobody's watching on Twitch. Oh, there's one person on Twitch. Hello, Twitch viewer. Well, see you guys in the next one.